my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth. Get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking naps with my kids talking. I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled. Spring, I might need an umbrella. Fall back in school with my friends. Attitude change like the weather. My mom tell me it never ends. Like clocks, we evolve in a circle. Every 12 months we do it again. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth. Get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking naps with my kids talking. I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Sibling.
What up, world? It's me, your boy Divine D. Yes, we are back for another early edition of the Early Bird Show, where I come each and every morning, 6 a.m., helping you control your energy so you can control your life. Good morning. Yo, today we're talking about imaginary obligations. You don't want to miss out on this show. Make sure that you stay tuned. It's time to get our minds set together this morning, y'all. Let's go! Get out, it's time to get up. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out, world is watching. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out, it's time to get up. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out, I grind, I shine, I work. Good morning, early birds. It's me, your boy Divine D. Yes, we are back for another edition of the Early Bird Show, where I come to you each and every morning, 6 a.m., helping you control your energy so you can control your life. Good morning, early birds. Yo, it is just another great day to be alive. And listen, I still didn't get no message, no PSA. I didn't get no text. I didn't get no inbox, no DM that God started making mistakes. So we're going to stop waking up like we woke up by one. Wake up with some intention and purpose. I understand that, yes, if you can see me, if you can hear me right now, yo, you have some tremendous value. Good morning, my people. Hope all is well. Welcome, early birds. I see some of y'all checking in already. Good morning. Good morning. I see Becky in the building. Good morning, Becky. Holloway Christine, good morning to you and all to you one. And all to you one, and all have a blessed day in Jesus' name. Absolutely. Thank you, Holloway Christine. We accept that in Jesus' name. Hey, Barbara Williams, good morning and blessings. Good morning and blessings to you, Barbara. Candy Loran, the song got me up. Hey, good morning. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Mia Stacks, good morning and blessings to you, Frank. Good morning. I know we are live on Frank Nitty's page as well. We on a lot of different groups throughout the social media world, but I'm the bomb. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning and thank you for joining and being a part of the show. We really appreciate it. This is the morning mindset and motivation show. Yo, before you go out into that crazy world, before we go out into the world, y'all, it's time to be, intentional about what we gonna do today, intentional about how we gonna use today to create the future of our life. Remember, it's time to start getting to those happily ever afters that we dreamt of so many times. Now it's time to actually start seeing that in reality. Yeah, by making it happen today, by moving our feet in the right direction and making sure that we're just more intentional about our growth. Yeah, it's time to be more intentional about life. It's time to be more serious and giving ourselves a sense of urgency about the things that we want to see happen in this lifetime. Yeah, if you're about that, if you want to see all your dreams, if you want to see all the things that that you've created in your mind actually happen in life and live the life that you saw in your mind, yo, this is the show you want to be on. This is just, I can't be responsible for you. We're just going to be responsible to you by giving you the motivation, giving you the information to make sure that you get to those happily ever afters. Yeah, but you got to use the information. You got to take those steps. Hey, we just want to, give you some fertilizer for your seed because we know you meant to grow, be great, and provide fruit on this planet. Yo, sometimes we just need a little water, fertilizer, or some sunshine, all right? Yeah, and that's what this show is designed to do each and every day. So thank you and welcome. Yo, we have conversation here, and remember, yo, this is a show where you can actually come and be a guest live. Yeah, be a guest and join in live because my 2 cents plus your 2 cents, we're gonna make some sense this morning. We're gonna have a conversation and we're gonna dive deep into some of the things that sometimes haunt us, trap us, or things that we need to do to help us move forward in this lifetime. So yeah, it's a link right in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link and you'll be joining us live right here on the show, y'all. So do not be shy. Yo, don't worry about the crust in your eye. You don't worry about none of that. Yo, we just, have this conversation this morning so that we can, dive in and we can all help each other Remember, like I say, I'm not here to talk at you. I'm not here to be famous. I'm here to be effective. To be effective, it takes each and every one of us. All right. So make sure that y'all come in and join in live as a live guest on the show. All right. Be my guest. All right. All right. Good morning to all my early birds. Good morning to all the early birds this morning. Yo, y'all know we got intentions set each and every day. And the first thing we do each and every morning is make sure we stop looking out the window and we start looking into the mirror. Yeah, we start looking into the mirror so we can look inside of our DNA. If you don't know about it, let me tell you about it. Our DNA, declarations and affirmations. And if you don't got it, make sure that you go get it. It's my book. Yeah, it's my book, the one I made. Yeah, that one. Yeah, make sure that you go get it. Please make sure you go get it. It's a small keepsake for ladies, keeping your purse, fellas, keeping your back pocket of the car. Yo, it's just to remind you of the power that you were already born with. Yo, a lot of times we go in life looking for all these secrets like they in Egypt somewhere in some lost book in some tomb. Nah, all the gifts have been given right there inside of you. Sometimes we're just looking in the wrong direction. We're looking out there when we need to look inside of here. All right, and that's what this book is designed to. Look at the gifts that God gave you so that you know how to use them to make sure that you are propelling yourself in this lifetime. All right, so yeah, this is our declarations and affirmations for this morning. Yo, these are 10 of them. These are just ones that I came up with. Remember, I don't have the absolute list. This is just the list that I came up with that helps me each and every day. I want you to develop and design one that helps you every day. Even if you take some of the ones off this list here or someone off someone else's list, design a list that helps motivate you. Design a list that helps push you and gets you to the next level each and every day. Design a list that reminds you of how you want to live and how you want to feel. All right? Yeah, each and every day. You're going to be specific about how you want to live life. Yeah, place your order and then go pick it up. Yo, but be specific about your order. We ain't just gonna say we're gonna move up in life. We're gonna be specific about what moving up looks like in our life. How do it feel? How do it taste? How does it look? How do it sound? Yo, we're gonna use all senses to make sure that we are very specific when we're sending our request up to the universe. You gotta be very specific. When you send your request up, you want to be so detailed that you don't give no room for error. You want to describe exactly what it feels like so that you can feel exactly how you want to feel on every level. We ain't taking nothing away, all right? But you gotta make sure that you declare, affirm, and confirm to yourself each and every day that that's how you want to be and that's how you want to feel, all right? So today, and I say today in mind again, because you know why? Today is the day I know I got. Tomorrow, I don't know. God, God willing, I will see tomorrow as well. But today is the day I know I have. Right now, you know what? Being appreciative of the present, commanding my present, understanding my current situation, my current time that I have on this earth, I'm commanding that. And I want you to do the same. So today, I will not worry. Come on, y'all. Today, I will uphold truth and integrity. Keep it 100, y'all. Today, I am grateful. I'll be grateful each and every day we get to see. Today, I will be intentional about my life. Now, I'm not leaving it up for the rest of the world to tell me how I'm going to live. I'm going to be intentional about how I want to live. Today, I will expect my success. I'm expecting my success because I'm expecting more out of me. I'm expecting myself to hold the promises that I gave to myself. Yeah. Today, I will consider me first. Yeah, today. Today, I will build my good karma debt. Come on, y'all. Today, I will not let that old past hold me from my future. Let's go, y'all. Today, I will serve as I lead. And today, y'all, I will feel absolutely amazing. Yo, anything that's trying to turn my energy or my feeling into something worse than amazing, yo, it ain't gonna work today. I'm not letting it and allowing it in my life. And I don't want you to do that in your life. Don't allow nothing that's gonna make you feel bad. Or if you gotta walk into the situation, you like, yo, we ain't walking in no more. Yo, again, today we talking about imaginary obligations. And you know what? Some of these things, walking into these rooms, but still walking in is part of them imaginary obligations. We're going to talk more about that, so make sure that y'all stay tuned. I want y'all to join in on the conversation as well. I want y'all to join in on the conversation. So again, please don't hesitate to hit the click the join the button, the link that's in the description. Do not hesitate to hit that link and join in this conversation live with me, all right? Yo, we're going to have a word from our sponsor, then we'll be right back, y'all. Declarations and affirmations. Make sure that you do them each and every day. Make sure that you create a list that resonates with you. Make sure that you declare to the universe how you want to feel. Make sure you confirm that this is what we want in our life and affirm it to ourselves each and every day, all right? We'll be back in a second. Y'all stay tuned right there. Good morning, early birds.
Give me some! I am a 16-year-old entrepreneur, a young boss emerging in the fashion world. My name is Savea, and I started innovative collection. Come get dressed in your fresh fit to match with Chanel kicks. We got the best selection. Hoodies to joggers. How dope is that? I started a clothing line with my father.
Yeah, how dope is that? I started a clothing line with my daughter. I got her bossed up, now she a young entrepreneur. It's more than just a name, consider it as a lifestyle. Be innovative with time, grinding till we clock out.
We all about creating wealth for generations. It ain't easy. We know exactly what we facing. We in it to win it. Started this during the pandemic. Now we rocking our own clothes. You see the fit dripping.
So I just elevate and innovate. Now you can place your order online or ain't gotta wait. So come and pull up to Bayshore Mall for shopping pleasure and get together.
So come and check us at the Collective.
Innovative collection.
Shout out to Nevaeh and her father Crown for that commercial, Innovative Collection. Make sure that you go and check them out and give them some support. Yo, if you're in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, head over to Bayshore Mall to the Collective and get you some Innovative Collection. Yo, shout out to Crown and Nevaeh, yo, father and daughter team. Yo, so beautiful to see, so wonderful to watch. The world is watching, y'all. Good morning, good morning. I see people in the building. Carmen Ray checking in from Arizona. Good morning to you, Carmen Ray. Ruckus, and good morning, boss. I see you in the building. Good morning again, Becky. Good morning, Becky. Thank you, guys. This morning, my early birds checking in. Carmen Ray from YouTube. My Facebook family, my Instagram family, my LinkedIn family, my Twitter family. Yo, shout out to you and thank you guys for joining the show. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for being here each and every morning, yo, for the edition of the Early Bird Morning Show. Yo, mindset and motivation. Yo, is super important, y'all. Super important in our life, for our lifestyles. Yo, to make sure that we are, before we go into the crazy world, before we just go out on autopilot thinking everything just go, yo, we got to make sure that we're intentional, y'all. We got to make sure that we're serious about our life. And make sure that we're directed in the direction that we need to be, all right? So good morning. Yo, right after the show here again, y'all know what we do. Yo, right after the show here, make sure that you check in live on air, y'all. Live on air, Hot 105.7. We on the morning grind with Promise. Yes. Milwaukee's new #1 for hip-hop and R&B. There you'll find me, your boy Divine D. And y'all, the Early Bird Morning Show. Yes, we are live in the 7 o'clock hour. Right after the show here in the 6 o'clock hour, we live on air in the 7 o'clock hour. So make sure that you tune in live on your radio. If you are not in the car and not on the radio, make sure that you tune in online, Odyssey.com. Y'all see the link here, AUDACY.com. And you can also listen and tune in on your phone. Yeah, use the app, the Hot 105.7 app, the Odyssey app, y'all. All right, and make sure that y'all tune in. Really appreciate you guys logging on, and I really appreciate all of your support. All right. Good morning. Make sure that this don't die with y'all. Good morning. So good morning, early birds. Yo, it is, what's today? Tuesday? It is Tuesday, y'all. Transformation Tuesday is usually what we call it, Transformation Tuesday. And we're going to transform some of the things that we think in our mind so that we understand, you know what, how to get past, get over, and get through so we can get to the happily ever afters in our life. Today we are talking about imaginary obligations. All right. And again, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. So make sure that y'all stay tuned. It's a deep conversation we're gonna have today about imaginary obligation. It might make some people, some people might be like, I don't know, but you know what? We're gonna talk anyway. Again, if you want to get in on the conversation, tune in live. Yeah, join the conversation live. Be my guest. Remember that, y'all. You can definitely put your 2 cents in as I put my little 2 cents in. All right. So make sure that y'all tune in. Make sure that. Promoting, y'all. Good morning. Yo, I hope all is well with you guys, and if it's not, it's 3 things that we do to change that. Y'all know what we do on the show each and every day, y'all. It's 3 things that we hit when life start getting crazy and out of hand, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Control, Alt, and Delete. Absolutely, y'all. Control, Alt, Delete. It's our reset mechanism. Again, when life start getting crazy, this is how we get things back on track. We hit Control, Alt, Delete in our life. If you don't know about it, let me tell you about it. First thing you want to do is be in control. Yes, make sure that you're in control of your environment and protecting your peace. Remember, we can't control everybody. We can't control everything. We can't control what type of time they on. We can't control how they think and how they move. But you can control you. So let's make sure that you're not doing it to yourself. Make sure that you're not placing yourself in positions and places that's not conducive to your growth. If you know they don't like you or people feel some type of funny way about you, don't go. Don't be around them. Be around people who are going to celebrate you, not tolerate you. Be around people who believe in you and want to see you do well, want to give you information and keys to help propel your life, and not the ones that's just holding them because they feel like you're going to take away something from them. Again, it's time to take inventory in our life and make sure that we are, placing things properly in our life, and make sure that the things that don't fit, that we getting rid of. Again, don't keep them around out of some imaginary obligation. All right, or sometimes you gotta hit that that Alt key. Choose some different alternatives. Some different alternatives, y'all. Especially if the things you're doing right now that's not working to get you there fast enough, you need to hit the Alt key in your life and choose some different alternatives. I tell you guys each and every day on this show that success is a blueprint. Failure is a pattern. We gotta watch the patterns of our life and make sure that we're following the blueprint. The blueprint, like Jay-Z, the blueprint towards our success. Yes. So make sure that you're following the blueprint towards your success. Thank you. So, we got to make sure that we're following the blueprint towards your success. All right. Or sometimes you got to hit that delete key, delete situations, relationships, and sometimes even people. It really don't matter who it is, what it is, or how it is. If it, that, or they ain't good for you, get them up out of there. Remember, it could be a long-time friend. It could be a family member. It could be your boo, the one you're laying next to. Listen, I ain't saying kick nobody out, start cussing and fussing and start breaking up. And I ain't saying that. I'm just saying make sure that the people that's in your life belong and deserve to be in your life. Let's make sure that we're taking, again, inventory in our life and make sure that the people that's around us, the people that we go that go around us, that we go around, make sure them people are qualified and they're the ones that's supposed to be in your life right now. It's a qualification method to be around you, and that's okay. I don't care if they think you're bougie or think you're full of yourself or whatever. No, you just serious more about who you are and who you allowing around you and what type of energy that you allowing to suck from you and what type of energy that you allowing to invest in. Remember, it's an exchange with friends and family and people that you're around. Let's make sure that the people are, are exchanging back into us as we exchanging back into them. Let's make sure that, again, that the friends, the family, the cousin, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, listen, it don't matter, the mentor, the whoever, make sure that these people are pouring into you. Make sure that these people are, are giving you something that's helping you grow and not holding you back, not, dragging you down. That's what type of time we are. Control, and we gotta sometimes delete them. Just like them old computers, when they start messing up, acting up, not doing what they supposed to, we hit Control, Alt, Delete to get a refresh and a reboot, right? And that's just what we need to do in our life sometimes. We need to hit Control or Delete so that we can get a refresh and a reboot so that we can begin to operate the way we designed to operate. We're going to have another word from our sponsor, then we're going to chat when we get right back, y'all. Imaginary obligations. Let's talk.
Give me some! I'm a 16-year-old entrepreneur, a young boss emerging in the fashion world. My name is Surveyor, and I started innovative collection. Come get dressed in your fresh fit to match with Chanel kicks. We got the best selection. Hoodies to joggers. How dope is that? I started a clothing line with my father.
Yeah, how dope is that? I started a clothing line with my daughter. I got her bossed up, now she a young entrepreneur. It's more than just a name, consider it as a lifestyle. Be innovative with time, grinding till we clock out.
We all about creating wealth for generations. It ain't easy. We know exactly what we facing. We in it to win it. Started this during the pandemic. Now we rocking our own clothes. You see the fit dripping.
So watch us elevate and innovate. Now you can place your order online or ain't gotta wait. So come and pull up to Bayshore Mall for shopping pleasure and get together.
So come and check us at the Collective.
Innovative Collection.
Shout out again to Nevaeh and her father, The Crown, for Innovative Collection. Make sure that y'all go support. Good morning, good morning, and welcome again to the Early Bird Morning Show. It's the morning mindset and motivation show where we talk about certain topics each and every day, different topic each and every day that's going to help us in our life. Something that we may just need to put some spotlight on, some attention to, so that we can, figure it out or get through. And again, a lot of times that we get stuck in some of the things that we've been through in life, and sometimes our past, the things that we've been through, sometimes continue to haunt and hold us. So again, this show is just designed to, just have that conversation so that we can kind of work through some of these things, so that we can kind of, tackle it in our minds so that we can process it and get through, so that we can understand that some of these things that we thought we had to do or we felt that we had to do, is some things that we can listen. Again, imaginary obligations to certain things that don't even really exist. So again, that's what this show is designed for, just to have that conversation. And again, remember that you guys can come in and join in live. We can have this conversation. If you would just like to, give the people some, just some words of wisdom, some words of encouragement, or just to have a conversation, kind of add to it, please join in live. Again, be my guest. My 2 cents plus your 2 cents. All right. So check the comments. Good morning. Good morning, Dion. See? Therapist Mikhail Daniels is in the building. Great morning, early birds. Great morning, early birds. Recycle. Absolutely. Good morning, queens and kings. Rochelle Covington. Angelo Weston Hudson. Good morning to you as well. Good morning to you. Unknown user said, oh, thank you. Another unknown user said, good morning. Dante. Morning, fam, and early bird. What's up, D? What's up, Dante? He said, morning, fam, and early bird. You know he from the South. Morning. Good morning. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you each and every morning. Dante, you've been supporting. Again, you know what? Dante is going to be our new Toned at Home fitness trainer. As we redesign the show, we just got to get it together, get the segment together so we can, y'all. Because we got to start bringing that fitness part back. It's so super important. You know what? Maddie did a wonderful job with us for such a long time. And if you didn't get to catch that, catch those shows, we have an edition on the show called Toned at Home, where we do a 10-minute exercise. It's only 10 minutes throughout the day to make sure that our body feels as good as our mind. And then Dante, who is a fitness trainer where he is he's actually signed up to do the new fitness part of the show. So we're gonna get him together. We're gonna get him on, y'all. It's been me. It ain't been him. It's been me. See, I take some accountability. See, I'm an accountability coach here. All right, it's accountability coach. Thank you, Dante, again for joining and being a part of the show. And definitely, we're gonna support what it is that you do in your training endeavors. So you got to get me together, get us together on the Early Bird Morning Show, and I'm sure you can do that. All right. So today we're talking about imaginary obligations, y'all. We're talking about imaginary obligations. And as I was thinking about this subject today, and remember, y'all, we got subjects each week, and today is imaginary obligations. Tomorrow is gonna be the tunnel. Thursday we're gonna talk about better and not bitter, and Friday we're talking about smiles and cries, y'all. So again, just kind of giving you some foresight on what the rest of the week, what kind of topics we tackling for the rest of the week. Just something new to the show, so we can kind of foresight and kind of get our minds prepared on some of these things, so that we can, tackle them in our life. All right, so that's what we're talking about for the next 3 days: the tunnel, better not bitter, and smiles and cries. Yeah, you want to know more about that? Y'all gotta tune into the show each week. All right, so again, as these topics come up, and as I start thinking about them, and me and my team, we kind of discuss them, and making sure that we bring in a lot of different perspectives when we're talking about these topics, because again, these just don't run one way. A lot of they have a lot of anomalies depending on what the situation is, right? So imaginary obligation, and it came to me when I started thinking about a lot of times growing up in the hood, or sometimes things that we told ourselves that nobody really even seen. It's like nobody even made us abide by this certain rule or this thing that be in our mind, but we be obligated to it. We be so obligated to it. And some of it be going around certain people at certain times, right? Certain times it's like, I gotta go, because if I don't go, people gonna start saying, or somebody gonna be tripping, or I don't feel like hearing somebody's voice, hearing somebody's mouth. You've been there before, right? You know what I'm talking about. I don't feel like going over because it's going to, let me go and get myself together and go before people start talking crazy. And then you start putting yourself in a situation, or you put yourself in an environment that you ain't even happy in. You putting yourself in an environment and you just suffering. All because you trying to appease an obligation to someone else that sometimes they ain't even ask you. Or sometimes an obligation that you held in your head due to some life experience. Or, or the fear of, having to explain yourself when you really don't have to explain yourself. But the fear of trying to, not hurt someone's feelings by telling them how you really feel. So you'll keep this imaginary obligation, and you will live up to this obligation no matter how much it hurts you, or you don't feel good about it, or it's keeping you. Sometimes we feel obligated, imaginary obligation to in a relationship. Sometimes we feel, and it don't have to be a romantic one. It could be a friendship. It could be like I said, old time friends in a neighborhood, and you feel like, you gotta be a real one, or you gotta, make sure that you show up, or people gonna think that you ain't about this or about that, or they gonna start judging or questioning things about you. All because you are taking care of you. We are going fear of that, all because we fear the judgment of somebody else. And usually this person ain't helping you, ain't giving you, ain't taking care of you, they ain't. And we uphold this obligation, sometimes even with our parents. Not understanding that your life is for you to live. And come on, y'all. These imaginary obligations. Again, if you got, you want to put your 2 cents on this, please hit the link. Yo, hit the link in the description and come on and join in live in this conversation. Sometimes we'll hold ourselves to these imaginary obligations that don't even make no sense in our lives. You might be still holding on to high school imaginary obligations, all the way back from your teenage years. And now 10, 20, 30 years later, you still holding on to an Stop holding yourself up. Again, as we say, people are in our life for a lifetime, a season, or what to say, a moment, a season, or a lifetime. Some of these things are just for a moment, a season, and sometimes we'll drag them out for a lifetime, and then blame everybody. No. Again, you gotta do things that resonate with you. If these environments and places and people and things, come on, you know how they make you feel for real. Don't keep yourself out of some don't even listen, sometimes we'll put ourselves in these situations, in these literally situations for an imaginary obligation. Especially in the hood, I'm talking to my fellas, you know what I mean? Feeling like you gotta ride with these cats or ride down on because of what? They said something about a street number that you don't even own. They said something about a neighborhood that you don't even own the house in. Or they said something about you. Oh, your feelings hurt. And you gotta stand down because you don't want nobody to think you a punk. Imaginary obligations. Imaginary obligations. Now you reacting and doing stuff out of because you don't want nobody to think or say. Now you moving in a way that ain't even benefiting your own self. Risking it all for what? Fears are the root of most decisions. You are right. Watch yourself, Swan. Watch yourself, Swan. That's the name. Fears are the root of most decisions. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Learn to ride for you, not the hook. Come on. For those who grew up in the hood, who know what that life is about, who know, all them imaginary obligations and hood riddles that we live up to. All them hood nursery rhymes that we we try to live up to. For what? It's not helping, propelling. It's not even, empowering the neighborhood. It's not even empowering the next generation. It's keeping them a part of a trap. No more imaginary obligations. People do things to fit in, not to stand out. People do things to fit in and not to stand out. Fitting in is what's going to get you in trouble. It gets your life in trouble because your life ain't meant to fit in. Your life ain't meant to fit in. Your life is meant to live. Your life is meant for you to live, experience, and be able to express all the talent, gift, and expression that's inside of you. Again, everything new was strange at first. Everything new didn't fit in, right? It made the world fit with it. And that's what you got to do in life. You got to make the world fit in with you. Yo, and some of these situations, environments, even if we grew up in, don't fit you. They don't fit you no more. Some of them don't even fit you no more. Some of those things you don't even think like that no more. You don't move like that no more. Or you got too much to risk and to lose to be doing all that other stuff anymore. Too much. Your time has become too valuable to waste with people and things and frivolousness. Come on, Wayne. Talk to him. Y'all don't be scared to come on live, y'all. I'm telling y'all, don't be scared to come on live. Imaginary obligations. Imaginary obligations. We're going to get the imaginary out and start handling obligations that are real to us. You got things that you got to do today, tomorrow, for the next journey of your life, to get to the next milestone, to the next success, to get to the level of growth that you want to get to. Because you know what? We ain't going to be here for the rest of our life. And we can't be at this level for the rest of our life. You're going to be miserable. Just ask yourself, if you still had the mentality you had when you was 18, how miserable you would be. How much far you would be behind. Yo, we cannot stay here. We have to grow. It's time for us to as therapist Mikhail Daniels say, it's time for us to glow. We cannot be afraid to shine in a world full of darkness. We cannot be afraid to shine in a world full of darkness. I care about you. I care about my neighbor, even the ones that I've never met and don't know. A lot of you on here right now I've never met. But your life is important. I know your life is important. And sometimes, you know what? And I talk to some of my students, they be like, what you mean? Like, they don't even understand that their life is important. Now it's time to start, you know what? Finding out who we are, what we are, and how strong we are. Each and every day. Come on, man. Some of y'all been doing the same thing for the past 5 years. How you waking up? What you doing? What you not taking care of? And then when we get in these situations where now it's time or we won't, we looking around like, because we didn't do the work. Each and every day, you either gonna have the pain of discipline or you're gonna have the pain of regret. And the pain of regret gonna hit you way harder than the pain of discipline. Discipline yourself to stay the course of the things that resonate with you. Discipline to stay yourself the course for the places and things and places you going in life. It's okay to be abnormal. A lot of people do things just because they want to be seen. I wasn't born to live your life. I was born to live mine. Come on now. Talk to him, Wayne. It's time for you to get out the trauma world so you can begin to experience life for real. That's a licensed therapist talking to you. That's a licensed professional talking to you. You don't believe me? Believe her. Don't matter. Whatever it takes to make your life grow, whatever it takes for you to shine, that's what I want you to do each and every day. I want you to put your life in perspective. Understand how important you are, not just to the life that you want to live, but to the us, ours, and others, and why it's so important for you to be that example. If we really want to save the next generations, let's be the examples. Yo, you can cuss them out, talk about them all day, but if you're not the example, we not helping nothing. So again, let's erase all the imaginary obligations and let's get to the real ones. Let's erase all the hood riddles. Let's erase all of the nursery rhymes. Let's get to something. Let's get to the reality of the situation. Let's get to the reality of our lives. Let's get to making sure that we change the patterns and habits and get to the blueprints of our success. You got to be the author of your life and not just the last chapter. Come on now, talk to him, Wayne, because we tell him all day and every day that, you know what, you should be glad that those chapters is not your entire book. You still writing. But a lot of times what we doing is we still looking at them last chapters. We still looking at the old chapters, reading those, talking about, see back then, see what happened. No. Again, every day you writing. Every day you writing a new page to your book. Is your page still talking about the old? This is not the summary. This is not the synopsis of the book. You still writing. You still writing your life. So let's focus on today and moving forward, not moving backwards. Let's focus on, you know what? I get what happened in those last chapters, but I get why those things happened in those last chapters. And let's make sure that those chapters, we understand what we learned from those chapters so it's not in our future. Let's learn for what my pattern was, what I did to, contribute to those situations, the ones that I don't like, and let's make sure I change that for my future. Let's make sure that, again, I'm not living in pattern world. I'm living in my blueprint and understanding that, in a blueprint, I'm going to go through some things that's going to stretch me. But guess what? I'm going to keep walking. Yeah, it's light at the end of the tunnel, but we in the tunnel right now. So again, we got to get to the light. Keep walking. Come on, y'all. Dominic Primus. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning to you as well. Therapist Mikhail Daniel says, Wayne, you dropping nuggets. Join live. Yeah, she is encouraging you to join live, Weezy. Say that, Barbara Williams says. Say that. Many are in trauma world. That's why they are stuck. Just gonna leave that there for a second. Many are in trauma world. Again, that's the past. That's why we keep reading those old chapters. That's why we keep looking that way at the old chapters. Because we're in trauma world. Yo, we got to come out of that. You made it through. Again, if you talking about the past, something that happened in the past, again, today is the present. You talking about the past when you living in the present and you looking towards your future. The past is something that you're supposed to learn from. The past is something that you learn to use for you, not against you. You use your past to stand on, not stand in. So stop living your present. Understand the past is already gone. It happened already. You can't do nothing to change it. But you can change today for your tomorrow. You cannot predict the future, but you can create it. Do things today that's going to lead to a better tomorrow. Sounds simple, right? It is simple. All you got to do is make the decision in your mind. We ain't going to call it difficult. We're going to call it simple. Because it is. Because all it takes is for you to make that decision and for you to be more serious about you. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop complaining. No more time for that. Stop pointing fingers. Let's look in that mirror. And even if you gotta look at yourself and it's gonna take you a minute because you gotta cry, you gotta get through your emotion. But I want you to begin to understand that today's gonna be a new day for you. I want you to begin to smile after you get done crying and sobbing. I want you to begin to tell yourself how much you really love you, how much you really care about yourself, and how beautiful you are, and apologize to yourself for, holding yourself back so long. I want you to apologize to yourself. Say sorry and apologize to yourself. A heartfelt one too. Not just because I told you to. I want you to give yourself a heartfelt apology, and so you can move on. You owe it to you. That's why I say stop looking out the window and let's start looking into the mirror. You owe it to you. You owe you that. I'm not here to be famous. I'm here just to be effective. I don't know how much longer I got left on this planet. And that's why I'm going to seize my days each and every day. I don't care who do or don't like it. I don't care if you watch the show or you don't. This is what I'm doing. This is part of my path and my purpose. Listen, no more imaginary obligations. No more. And I don't want you to live in that either, y'all. Say that, Barbara Williams. You about to make me throw this phone. You on fire. Thank you. Thank you. The cover of your book looked good until you open your book. My thing is, what's good in it though? We care about everyone else but yourself. Can't be effective if you're not applying pressure. Remember, it busts pipes. Come on, y'all. This early birds talk. What you gonna do? How more serious are you gonna be about yourself? Today, not tomorrow, right now. When are you gonna declare, affirm, and confirm to yourself each and every day of what you wanna be, how you wanna feel, and what you wanna see? Right now. And really be serious about it. Because you uphold every obligation to everybody else. All them promises, I'm gonna go do this for you, I'm gonna be there for you. What about the one that you made for yourself? What about them promises? Did you tell yourself the truth? Did you forgive yourself for lying and putting yourself down? Because you know, people will call you supposed to be, I'm sorry, you be. But are you like that about you? Are you that serious about you? Are you that sympathetic and are you that compassionate with yourself? Many try to keep recycling what God wants to Early bird speaking this morning. My early bird speaking this morning. Many try to recycle what God is trying to replace. Put it down so you can pick something new up. That's a good one, Dominic. Appreciate it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Facebook user says right now. Yes. Right now. Stop waiting on these imaginary tomorrows when things are going to be right and things are going to be better and things are going to be. Stop looking for them imaginary tomorrows, them imaginary places in your mind. When everything get ready, that's just an excuse for you to prolong you doing the work. That's an excuse for you to prolong yourself from doing the work. Say today, and that's why I say it in my DNAs. Today, because today is the day I know I got. I don't know about tomorrow, next week. So I can't say when things, no, today is the day I know I got. I can go outside and get hit by a bus today. But today is the day I know I'm going to live to the fullest extent of me. God forgive them. No. God forbid on the bus thing. But y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Come on now. No more imaginary obligations. Everyone want to be blessed, but no one want to be the blessing. Come on. I'm pulling out of my early birds today. That's why we dragging this show so long. Yeah, everyone want to be blessed, but no one want to be a blessing. We talk about good karma debt. Good karma debt means you be a blessing all the time. Because again, your payment is not through man. Your payment is not coming back from man. A lot of times we want to bless people and hope they're going to give it back. And then we disappointed when they don't, when we knew they wasn't anyway. Your blessings don't come from man. It comes from a higher power, universe, whatever it is that you study, whatever your religion is. It comes from a higher being. That's where your blessings come from. That's where your repayment comes from. Stop looking at it. Man gonna disappoint you. Stop expecting man to be God. What is watching, y'all? Today, say it. Hey, cuz, auntie, it's my aunt, K. Stewart. Hi, aunt. Hi, aunt K. Today, say it. Absolutely. We want on God to do everything when it's already done. Just tap into your destiny. Come on now. Early bird speaking this morning. Come on. Weezy, thank you for all the participation today. Thank you for preaching to not just them, me too. Come on, y'all. The blessers will be blessed. The blessers will be blessed. The blessers will be blessed. Karma is real, good and bad. What are you putting out? What are we getting? Come on, what we holding on to? What's your belief system? What's your morals and your values? Come on, each and every day, y'all. This is what we do here, y'all. I ain't mean to be so heavy on y'all today, but you know what? It just kind of spoken. I just let it go. So, you know what? This is where we ended. This is where we ended up. So thank you guys for, being here each and every day, but that's how serious I am about you. That's how serious I am about life each and every day. This is not just a show. This is my life. This is just not some pretty colorful pictures and things that's just, no, this is my life for real. This was an affirmation, a declaration, affirmation that I started for myself because I knew I wanted to be better in my journey. I knew I wanted to be better in my days. I knew I wasn't perfect. I knew I needed some work. So I began the work that I needed for myself. Yeah, I did that. I did that on purpose because I want you to say the same ahs. Because I want you to, go through the same transformations. Because I want you to receive the same healing. So that you could be the ultimate version of yourself. So you could be that ultimate whoever you are. I want you to show it on all levels. I don't want you to hide no part of your brilliance, the blessing that you are. I want you to show it on all levels. Come on, y'all. Okay. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, God. That's the old Baptist mentality and why we're messed up now. Giving God our problems and when we should be taking to, we should have been talking to damn therapists. Dante, that's the old Baptist mentality and why we're messing up. Giving God our problems and should have been talking to the damn Hey man, that's Dante. We should have been talking to the damn therapist. He was funny. Shout out to all the therapists, Mikhail Daniels. Thank you for being on the show. I guess we should have been talking to the therapist, Mikhail, and not giving everything to God. See, that's and that's an imaginary thing that we do too. We just want to give everything and think it's all gonna be handled without doing no work. We want to just give. I'm gonna just go give it to God and it's gonna repair itself. Like, no, we're not. Can't ask God to order your footsteps if you ain't gonna move your feet. Come on, we gonna keep repeating it so it sinks in your head. So it's it sticks right there. Yo, and this is the basics. This ain't even high level conversation. These are the basics. So yeah, I want to make sure that we handling the basics, making sure that we basically, we got to make sure that we loving ourselves. Let's keep it simple. KIS. Faith without works is dead. Faith without work. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna force it on you. Hey, it is what it is. Snapple fact of the day. Faith without works is dead. Snapple fact of the day. Wow, I just said that. Absolutely. Because you know what? The alike will come amongst each other and help, change this world. The alike will find each other because we resonate in a whole different way. Come on, energy is real, but nobody want to work. They just want a handout. You want a handout, you will be handed out. I'm telling you, if you want a handout, you will be handed out. Because you're going to find yourself doing stuff for everybody and everything and everyone else but yourself. You will be handed out and passed around. Come on now. If you ain't gonna use your gift, guess what? They're gonna start handing your gift out. And that's when you're gonna find yourself doing your gift for other people. Maybe at that job where, you know what, you ain't getting paid what you're supposed to get because, you know what, you using your gift for them and they using you for your gift. Don't kill the message. The world is watching. Thank you guys for logging on each and every day. This is what we do on the Early Bird Morning Show, y'all. You know what? We get up, get out, get something. We here to, you know what, change our mindset so that, you know what, we can get to the things that we need to get to in this lifetime. Yo, the old things they told us we'll be dead before this. Remember, they made us a statistic when we was growing up. And many of you understand that the statistics that they told us growing up, they didn't think we was going to make it this long. So guess what? As children, we didn't even think this far. Come on now. They limited our future when they was talking to us when we was teenagers all through school. Generation XYZ, you ain't gonna make it to 23, whatever the heck they told. You know it. So again, in our minds, and again, we didn't even think that far. We couldn't even see that far because they told us we wasn't even gonna make it anyway. Let's make sure we're not doing that to the next generation. Let's make sure we're not categorizing them with these letters, generation, elemental P's, and all this stuff, limiting them from what, listen, each person has a decision to make. I don't care how old they is. They could be a 92-year-old or they could be 9 years old. You know what I mean? Or 19 years old, let's say that, okay? 19 years old. We got to guide our life. We can't, listen, everybody got a decision to make. We got a decision to make. Everybody got to make that decision, no matter what generation you grew up in. World is watching, y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Some people might like being handed around like Blanche from the Goldie. Hey man, my serious jokesters, man. These are my serious jokesters because he's serious but he's joking at the same time because it makes sense, but then you have to add the jokester. World is watching, not the Golden Girls. I know I'm laughing too, man. Not the Golden Girls. Wow, I'm laughing my ass off. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for logging on each and every day, man. What a wonderful and great show today. Thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. You guys stuck around. I see all the early birds live right now on just, you know, listening to the broadcast, watching the broadcast, and I really, really appreciate you guys for all the input that most of you did do, and you know what, just for having it on in the background, just to kind of take a peep at what we're doing here on this show. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys again. Whatever you up for this morning, whether you're getting ready to go to work, take the kids to school, getting ready to make some breakfast, open up your business, whatever you up for this morning, you know what, I want you to be well today. You know, I wish you nothing but the best and blessings. I want you to go out there, you know, get out here and get something. I want you to kind of think about, you know what, our topic and our subject today, and make sure that, you know what, we properly place it where it applies in our life. All right. So thank you guys for being here. And remember, each and every morning, 6 a.m. right here, the Early Bird Morning Show. Yo, we just where we, you know, handle our mindset and our motivation each and every morning. So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you tune in live on the air right after the show here. Yes, we live on Hot 105.7. So make sure that you go on live. We're actually about to go on live in a second. So make sure that you tune in right now. Odyssey.com. If you're not in the car, you can listen on your cell phone. The Odyssey app, AUDACY.com. Hot 105.7 is the station. Make sure that you tune in and watch and listen to the morning grind. We promise y'all, there you'll find me and doing the morning mindset and motivation live on the radio. All right. Thank you guys again for being here. You guys have a great and wonderful day. And remember, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another edition of the Early Bird Morning Show. You guys be great. Blessings to you. Peace.